Okay, are we live?
Yes, you are. What's interesting, YouTube added a feature where you can dual stream basically in horizontal and also in vertical.
Oh, I
Mm,
saw that. Yeah, it just told me there is something
so,
new.
but it's not like not resizing the frame, so kind of looks weird. See if I can change something about that.
Would be interesting if now you guys have any difference in network latency and everything now that I'm streaming at the same time. I hope not. Actually, I
Fine for
farmed.
me.
Good for you? Not for you?
No issues here.
Nice. Not yet. Did we have snow blocks somewhere?
Yes, plenty of them. Here,
Where? Where are
here,
you? Oh,
in that chest.
oh damn. Yeah, I have some to add and now it's full. Damn it.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, maybe I just throw them away.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
But do we really need so many snow blocks?
Yes.
For what?
Someday, and I promise I'm going to insist on having. No, actually, we talked about it in the community. We would like to have snow bricks. So we,
Oh,
we will definitely use snow blocks to make snow bricks so that we can make cool white buildings that have harder blocks than snow blocks, and they wouldn't melt. Maybe
that
I
is a
get,
fair point, I guess.
yeah, and we will need quite a few snow blocks to compress them into snow bricks.
That
So
is a fair point.
this is going to be useful.
Okay, the stream is public now. Maybe you have to like change this every time you start a stream. I'm not
Oh,
sure.
it was again not public.
Yeah, for some reason.
Damn.
Hello world.
Hello world. We do have
Wow.
some people watching our stuff sometimes, I think. Well, well, well. Okay, I need to make emeralds. So I can finally give my gear the durability upgrade. About time. Oh, this guy's already maxed out. Is it always random how many emeralds they give until they are done for the day?
I don't know if it's random, but
Because
I know it
maybe
doesn't change.
if we have
I
bad
think
guys, then we want to
Mhm.
kill them probably. I mean, send them to a farm where they can live their life happily ever after.
this is already been proposed that in the future it is quite likely that we will adopt this feature to allow villagers to be fired. So when you do that,
That's
you
more
can
friendly.
change the jobs. It will cost something, but you don't lose the villager, which is important for people who only have one or two.
Yeah. I mean, if you only have one, you're fucked, but if you have True, you can always make more, right?
If you only have one, it is still useful because you can get the necessary trades from that villager. Like you get enough mending from one villager, and you don't need any more. So then you
True.
can change
Yeah.
the jobs. So it is
Yeah.
actually useful because that makes it possible to have everything that you need with a single villager. That's nice. I mean, it's incredibly tedious, but still possible.
You could say that, yeah.
It would be possible, and that's great.
Yeah, that's true.
I feel like that's a contemporary update. There's also this eco design for sustainable products regulation in the EU right now, so not killing them.
All
Kind of a
about
thing, right?
sustainability, baby. Silk touch, yeah, I don't need that. Now I can finally get unbreaking on my golden boots.
Well, my update manager in Linux Mint just proposed to update to kernel 6.17. Nice.
Sounds reasonable.
That's almost the latest.
Man, even with Unbreaking 3, golden boots still have very low durability.
Oh, right. Of course. But you can add mending and then no problem.
We had mending pretty cheap, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like less than 10 emeralds, I think. 8 or something.
Maybe 5.
Maybe that, yeah. I don't have feather falling yet. I should probably get that, right?
Mm,
Is
right.
it sufficient on one armor piece?
You can only add that to boots.
Ah, okay. Ah. Good point. Where is here?
Do we have?
12! 12 for mending.
Oh, well,
Thorns.
could be
Fortune.
worse.
Yeah, definitely. I think we improved that lately. What else should I want on the boots? Thorns is always nice, right?
Okay, I just made the snow chest bigger. I made it double
Nice. Good call.
because in this part of the map, it would actually be nice to make something with snow blocks or actually snow bricks in the
Hmm.
future. It would look really nice.
Yeah, I would also really like to do a bit of base building. Okay, some mending and thorns. Let me do this. Much better already.
We still need a good source for um, XP.
Yeah, the skeletons are not the best thing, right?
They're okay. You know, we have a problem actually with the game itself that we do not. I mean, the game has a problem because the engine has a problem. The engine is missing one important feature, which is dual wielding, which would allow you to hold a secondary item in your other hand. And when you do that, you can mend your tools. Right now, if you want to use XP on some item, you have to have it selected in
Hmm.
your hotbar, or the XP will go to your XP bar, unless, of course, you have armor items that need fixing. But when the armor is intact, everything that you get as experience from mobs or anything else goes to the selected slot in the hotbar.
Hmm.
And if you fight mobs and kill mobs and stuff like that with a sword, you have to quickly select the other item that you have fixed, so the XP goes to that item, which is really annoying.
Quick
So,
question, why not just repair the whole hotbar?
because, well, that would be something. Yeah.
I mean, I do understand that it might be unwanted, but feels like a quick
The thing
fix in a
is,
sense.
this is something a lot of people have complained about, that it takes way too much time to fix your tools with mending. So if
Hmm.
we made it, I mean, it would be best put behind a setting and enable if you want to fix everything in hotbar, because we had people complain about the mending enchantment, that it steals XP and they cannot get XP when they want to
Hmm.
intentionally get
Hmm.
some of that to do enchanting on the enchantment table, because their XP goes to everything that has to be fixed. So you have
Yeah,
control. You really have control when you can only fix the selected item in the hotbar. So that is actually important.
I
But
do
yeah,
understand, yeah.
to put it behind a setting so that you can fix everything in the hotbar automatically, that would be nice. Hmm, nice feature.
Oh, you have prepared some skeletons, right?
I was just idling up there,
Oh, are
so
you? But
of
it's
course
okay if I get them.
they spawned because I was close.
I really want to repair some stuff. Yeah, my sword definitely fills up decently fast.
Mhm. Ooh, it's night.
Again?
It looks great outside. Well, it works really, really great so far.
Do you
No
happen...
lag, no.
That is...
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering, I was asking myself the same thing right now, and I was wondering, do you happen to know how Luanti uses the channels in the network packets?
Nope.
Because I was looking into the network layer quite a lot to understand what packets should I prioritize and what packets should I not prioritize, and how do I do this without breaking stuff. And the only thing I did so far, because Luanti uses, so in the network packet header, there is like a channel, and Luanti uses channels 0, 1, and 2. And channel
Mhm.
2 is for bulk data and stuff. Channel 1 is for I don't remember. It also depends on whether you're a client application or the server application. But basically, I went with prioritizing packets on channel 0. I built 3 different priority layers. So packets on channel 0 I always send first, then channel 1, then channel 2. And this should prioritize, for example, movement data and object data, like when a mob moves. This should be higher priority than block data. I hope this works, and I hope the prioritization itself is correct. But yeah, now with the buffers set up correctly, because that was the crucial thing missing, I feel like the proxy server is pretty good now.
You know what? I think I'll go fix my pickaxe by mining.
Would it be
like-
possible? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Right. Would it be possible to have like a counter that goes up every time you destroy or like place a block?
Oh yeah, it would.
It would be possible, right?
Are you thinking the same stuff that I'm thinking?
I'm thinking. I don't. No. I don't. I mean, I guess it's similar, but I had like the idea of a free-to-play to iterate.
My
Basically,
idea
where you-
was that you can farm something like player XP, or maybe even more than that. And yeah, I'm not totally sure it's gonna be universal profile yet, but something like that. So you can make an account. Yeah, I'll talk about that in a minute. Sorry, go ahead. This is like
So in Minecraft, there's this like 2B2T server or something like that. It's a
Wow.
server that's been running for ages, and it's an anarchy server where you can cheat. So there's like no rules basically. And I guess in the browser it's hard to prevent cheating in a way, or like X-raying, but maybe there's a way anyways. And I mean, you could even say if you like want to support this project, then you get a pickaxe, or like then basically your count goes up twice as fast, and then
exactly, yeah.
you get some share of the iteration or something. But yeah, it's just madness.
No, but that was exactly the idea stuff that I had in my mind too. And by the way, cheating in the browser, preventing this, there is basically 2 types of anti-cheat you can implement. So point 1, Luanti has own kind of anti-cheat measures. So for example, you can't teleport to another place if the server will check, hey, the position doesn't match, you move too fast, right? But I'm not sure how good Luanti's anti-cheat is. The second type of anti-cheat that you can implement is on the proxy server. And the third type of anti-cheat is something you would be able to implement on the network layer in the JavaScript. So still on the server side, but not directly in the Luanti code, but in the browser that runs the Luanti server.
Yeah, I mean, imagine like mad people just destroying blocks. Like what it would do to a world if that's like the in a way currency, or like
But
the
for
measure to measure activity.
I mean, the thing is, you can make the game and the world as crazy as you want. If you have, for example, guidelines like, for example, you could buy an NFT that gives you ownership over 1000 by 1000 by 1000 blocks, and then this is your piece of land, and there only you and people you can set up can change stuff. So nobody else can build there.
Yeah.
And then you have like a huge game server, which can still be anarchy and madness, but you might own your own chunk of land where you can do your stuff. And there might even be demilitarized zones where nobody can fight and stuff like that. So,
Well, you will probably like the idea that we already have proposals in the issue tracker specifically for these flags, so that you
nice.
can
Yeah.
define PvP zones or forbid everything except a certain player and so on. Actually, a lot more than that, because there are some Minecraft mods that I took inspiration from, and I proposed something like this quite a while ago.
Hmm.
And for this, we need something to be implemented, which is volumes for specific actions, which can be used later for spawns, because structures having spawns
Hmm.
will rely on this kind of spawning on rules based on volumes, defined volumes, so that you have a 3D space where you allow specific mobs to spawn regardless of what's in that space. Or maybe you want to only spawn mobs if there's a valid surface for spawns,
Hmm.
so that
Yeah,
you
that makes
can
sense.
design farms. And we need that because with our structures, for instance, ocean monuments, we cannot spawn guardians properly. We have guardians, but they despawn after a while, so that sucks.
Hmm.
And once they despawn, they're gone. You have to search for another monument. So yeah,
So my
and
idea, what I wanted to add is like you can, if this is at least for the web version, right? Because this won't be compatible with the normal Luanti version. But I wonder how this plays together if you have like persistent user accounts where accounts can have flags. Like for example, an account has a statistic whether you've played more than 1,000 hours, or an account can, I don't know, buy some premium stuff or whatever, and then through the proxy server, you could make sure that the account information is legit. So not like a normal Luanti server where everybody can connect and you don't know shit about that person, but instead people bring their reputation and their account to every server they connect to. And you can basically store whatever you like in the player accounts. This doesn't have to be strictly related to monetization stuff.
true.
Um, so yeah, just as a suggestion, but I think this could also be pretty interesting, not only in the terms of allow lists and deny lists, but also in terms of that you might, for a certain server, you might require players to, I don't know, have at least killed the Ender Dragon. Because people who don't have killed the Ender Dragon, you say they are too newbie for my server, right?
Yep.
Stuff like that.
No, well, you know, sure, it's an example. I will take that as just an example. But now, technically, you can easily get those achievements.
Of
You
course.
can
Yeah, yeah.
enable creative mode
Yeah,
and
yeah,
kill the
of
dragon, and
course.
that's it.
Yeah, that depends because you can. So the thing is, the proxy server can also support like game servers behind the proxy that are only available for connecting, but you can't run your own server, right? So you would have to get these achievements on a game server. Maybe
Oh,
even on an official server. So like you have to play on an official server for once and get your achievements there because you can only get achievements on official servers and not in private games.
right. Oh, anyway, this can still be abused. I mean, people can buy this kind of stuff. talk to an admin or moderator and give me that achievement, or make me invincible for a few seconds so I can kill the dragon, and then I'll give you something.
If there are random admins and moderators on the official game servers. That all depends on how open we build the system.
Well, it has to allow freedom because that's the point of Luanti.
Probably, yeah.
So if it becomes very, very restricted, it really loses its charm as a free and open source platform.
True,
It
yeah.
is okay to allow administrators to be restrictive if they want it, but to be extremely restricted at a platform level, I don't know.
I think the official servers will more be something like an event space. So for example, you say, okay, we make a Voxelibre weekend, and on this Voxelibre weekend, everyone can play, and at the end of the weekend, we turn all diamonds that you have farmed into credits of some kind, just as an example.
Right.
So then you have one weekend where everybody can play diamonds, and then it's like a play to earn thing, right? So, okay, we have a viewer. Is that you, Johannes?
Yeah, it's me, but I just posted in the Mindtest channel Reddit thingy, and
Ah, nice. Ah, you're a good one. Good
I'm
idea.
thinking like what other subreddits we maybe could push this, but I'm
Yeah, I
still
didn't make a
thinking.
post yet because all the proxy server stuff wasn't really working well enough so far, but today was the day where I really had my hopes up. So last week was a bit of a disaster because, for example, Paradise had like really bad connection, and Nico also complained that it was super laggy and everything.
Oh yeah.
But today's the day, my friends.
Yep. Maybe I'm also sending a post to the Luxo developers. What do you think?
Send
There's like
posts
100.
to whoever you like. Everybody is welcome to join.
Yeah, I mean, I don't wanna
We are
seem
very open.
spammy.
Yeah, I mean that is your thing. But so we had the Luxo event on Common Ground last week. Um, and I posted it in the chat, but not many people came later. So I felt like maybe playing a Minecraft-like game wasn't really the perfect match for these people at that night, at least.
Yeah, for sure. But I guess even if it's just one person, then it's a win, right?
Absolutely. We want to grow slowly, so we are happy about anyone.
Have you
Um,
joined the Luxor roadmap thingy on Common Ground?
Community or like?
No, there was an event of like
Yeah.
talking about the roadmap,
I've been
but
there
I've
last
missed
week.
it. And I think it was Common Ground exclusive, so.
Yeah, it was. We had like 150 viewers, and the highest time. It was pretty well visited.
And would you share the news with me? If there's anything.
Oh, the news of the Luxo event. Well, so give me a quick 5-minute toilet break.
Yeah, yeah,
I
no
know
worries.
it's bad for the stream and probably boring, but
It's perfectly fine. It's just me as of now.
yeah, and I left a nice picture, so it's like cozy, standing in the base, having a fire, lighting the room.
Sweet.
Be right back.
I've recently talked to wait, am I muted? No, I've recently talked to someone who founded a platform called Low Cloud, and it's basically you can connect your GitHub, and then it will do the deploy stuff for you, just on Hetzner or Keeperio. Is that something interesting in our case? I mean, I guess not for Jan and his plans, but for the Luanti world, this is like kind of the abstraction needed, right?
Well, it depends on what kind of deployments you can make. Because if you can deploy, for instance, a Linux server with Luanti, that's awesome.
I was thinking about that, but not fluent enough, and I'm lacking knowledge too, so I didn't really try to, make him like, yeah. Anyways,
There are some servers having Luanti hosting. I'm not sure exactly how they work, and I never tried one because of course, I don't need. I can host my own servers. But I think those allow easy deployment. You can just customize your Luanti instead of also being concerned with the server itself and managing the operating system itself. So that's something interesting.
mm-hmm.
You basically have a control panel where you can keep an eye on who is connected, and I mean, you can see the status of your server, and you have the settings available there to change the game settings and restart if you need that, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's really user friendly, and it doesn't involve knowing sysadmin stuff.
Yeah, I remember us back then. I mean, back then, I guess it was, how did you call it? Nitrado was like a provider for Minecraft servers. We were like pretty young, and technically you could install your games too, but it was out of reach for us back then. So we had to like just use the pre-installed things. Mm. But I feel like if you get on the GitHub somehow, and I mean, no, anyways, I guess you would need to deploy it on the. Oh man, I'm sorry for. Um, it needs to be pre-installed basically, and you have to just choose it. So in case for like this easy host his own server, then. Anyways, Nico, I'm so sorry.
No problem. I'm fine with technical stuff. Of course, if it's related to programming, that's not something that I'm very familiar with when it comes to C or Java or Rust. I only have minimal experience with C and Java, almost nothing. I mean, it's been 25 years or something since I last programmed in Java in university. So that's a
Oh.
bit.
Yeah, I see.
And C, I did some really tiny, small programs, some experimental stuff. One time, a year ago or 2 years ago, I'm not sure exactly when, I had to figure out what's wrong with our trees in Voxelibre. Oops, server server hiccup. My
Hello?
connection went down, but I see Jan still
Server hiccup?
running.
What's happening?
Ah, you're lagging. It looks like.
I
I
was
think the
lagging?
proxy died.
Are you sure?
Well, yes, it just died on me. I was kicked out.
Okay, let me check. Are you also kicked out, Johannes?
We were the only two online, so
Yeah, I can't connect. It drains my battery too fast. I mean, I got 15%. If I connect, I'll be gone in 30 minutes or something.
So
do you
okay, give me
do
a second.
do you do
What
any kind
happened?
of monitoring on that proxy to
Yes,
know?
I opened. So the proxy never dies. The proxy didn't die. The only
Oh,
thing that I still haven't fixed is the reconnect mechanism for the game clients. So one problem, if my game client loses the web transport connection to the proxy, then it won't automatically reconnect. And so now I can reconnect, but I will get a new IP address because
oh,
there is also no IP address recovery. But you're both disconnected from the game. Is that correct?
I've been
yes.
Both timed out.
disconnected
Okay, wait.
for a long
What
time
I'll
now.
do now, I will exit to menu. And you see it's still, so the UI still shows the IP address, but it's not there. I will reconnect and I will reload the game now, and I see in the console that my proxy assigned a new IP address. I will host server again, and I will share the IP address with you guys.
Anyway, it's obviously your fault.
So, oh, but now I have some graphics issue.
What kind of issue?
I still see, you see my, now my
Yes,
game.
I can see your
Oh,
screen.
now it works. I had like a stuck loading screen in front. So I saw that you also might have to refresh your browser once, so you get a fresh IP address. So this is like a client to proxy reconnect issue. It's not really a proxy issue. The proxy is super stable. It never died ever so far.
Okay.
Because it's very stupid, right? It only you connect, you get an IP address, and then it just forwards. It doesn't do anything smart.
Well, it dies, so
I
yeah,
see your point, Niku. It's a reconnect issue on the client side, but I see your point. For the player, it's all the same. But no, the
yes.
proxy doesn't die, so it's not
It's
like
like,
I have to go
well,
to the server and
technically it's
restart
not a
something.
problem, technically, but
No, no, so actually, so the disconnect detection, everything of that works already. The only thing why I haven't fixed it yet is because I need to come up with some kind of smart mechanism that people can reclaim their IP address. Because if the web transport connection dies, I have to do an initial web transport connection setup. I will retry this like every 200 milliseconds or whatever, or 500 milliseconds. And then what will happen is that my client will have some kind of secret that allows the client to get the same IP address again. And once I have that IP address back, your clients will recover from the connection loss too. So it should be self-healing and heal within a very brief amount of time.
By the way, Jan, at some point you have to figure out a way to see the chat. Maybe you just watch it on your phone or something. Have it open.
YouTube or...
Yeah, just the YouTube chat. I feel like phone would be the easiest solution.
Hey, welcome Octai. Yep, phone would probably be a good solution.
or tablet.
Um,
Having
so,
a having a bigger screen on a tablet would be much better.
yeah, definitely. I mean in OBS, okay, it doesn't work. The YouTube control panel doesn't work in OBS. Um,
I mean, I
I
guess at this point the activity is quite manageable, right?
that is totally fair, yeah. But it's sad if somebody writes on YouTube and I don't see it, right?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, maybe, I mean, I do have the laptop open anyway, so I'll just open it up on the laptop so I can watch it there and see if someone writes. Because then if you want to join us, you can just join us and you... Wait a second. First things first. Where is the channel? It's here.
Okta is the person who, I'm not exactly sure, but we talked on Reddit about this Luanti content, and he said he won't join. He's here for the algo, basically.
Okay, that's also nice. Then thank you for joining us for the algo. Oh, but we do dual stream, so we already stream in high format too. Yeah, I should probably set that up properly, so...
Is there something on OBS where you can change how the vertical stream looks? Like make the frame smaller or something?
That is
Because
a
it's
good
cut.
question. I wonder, honestly, I'm not sure this is even done by OBS. I think this might be
Yeah,
some automatism by YouTube.
yeah, I think the same, but I haven't seen something to change it within YouTube.
But I think Octai left again. Or you left again. Somebody left.
I'm here.
You're here. Ah, okay. Keep an eye on us. Yeah, do that. Very nice you're here. I wonder if I want to make our base nicer, Niku.
Well,
Maybe I want to build a castle on top or something.
there's a lot of room to expand. We don't have to cram everything together, so why not? It it would be nice to have multiple kinds of buildings and all kinds of stuff around the base.
Right. Yeah, I think so too.
If we keep transforming everything, we lose, what we started with. It's actually nice that we still have the coal cave.
I agree. I agree. You want to keep that around.
For those who don't know, this base in this small piece of land exists because I found some coal when I joined the server. And I dug the coal, and there it is, a hole in
There is our
front of me.
base.
The sun was setting, and I needed some space for safety. So I dug the hole deeper, I placed a door outside, and I started digging. That's it.
Now
I
we have a
definitely need
base.
to make this a meme at some point because it looks so mad now, this world.
It started just from wanting to make some torches.
hmm I think I'll put some kind of building into the rock on the other side of the water. You know, where I just started to build a bridge.
We can definitely expand in all directions because we have multiple biomes around. So if we expand in the direction of that other island with the huge jungle tree, in that direction we have some green biomes. So those will be nice for other kinds of builds. Yeah.
Where did I put the wood? I had wood, now it's gone. Damn it. Oh, here's wood.
I have a quick question. So, have you been lucky with posting in web games, or have you been banned?
I think I have been banned.
I will try it anyways, but I have to flare it, and I'm not sure what flare works. There's nothing like WebAssembly, RPG, PLF, INC, SH, PZL, TT, Fly. I don't even know what these mean. RH, Epsilon, Phi, ESC, Sport. You cannot really help you, right? Okay, I will just try without. Okay. Let's see.
Yeah, I also feel like some kind of time has come. I'm not sure how and what, and basically I'm sure about nothing, but I feel like this is getting serious. Okay, so what the hell do I build here? And how? How should it look?
I'm not sure if I said it. I'm not sure if I just thought this this idea or I said it, but I might just say it again. So I definitely need to find this moment when you first. Oh, I just said it. Okay, now I remember. Sorry.
What moment?
Where Nico.
Oh, that
destroyed.
moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why do we have this base here in this weird place? At the same time, I think this base is lovely. Okay, let me try to make more emeralds. Wonder if these guys are already up for making some emeralds again. Oh no, I made buttons. I didn't want to make buttons. That was not intended.
Use them as fuel to
Yeah.
cook something.
There. I just hate inventory management so much.
I feel like Chrome detects whenever I'm tapped out, or like not in the tab where the stream runs, and then it subtracts me as a viewer, which is a little bit sad.
Ah, that's possible, yeah. It's just an anti-cheat mechanic. Stupid Stupid golems. Why do they spawn so many of these? It's super safe down here. Stop spawning golems.
It's just game mechanics.
Idiots. Yeah. I do think the numbers, how many emeralds they give, are different every day. It's kind of random.
I don't really check, but maybe they are constant. Once they get a job, I believe that the trade table is initialized with specific values and they stay the same.
But I feel like I'm very lucky this time. Like I feel like I get way more emeralds than the time before. I'll try to watch out. Efficiency. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Whoops. More books? But yeah, introducing a network recovery mechanism is the next thing I'm gonna do.
Yeah, anything that gets in the way of a stable gameplay is quite bad.
Mhm.
But right now, if that weren't an issue, everything went so smoothly tonight, so that's really nice.
I'm so happy, really.
It's
'Cause I'm
just like playing a local game, so that's amazing.
yeah, the channel priorities and also fixing the server buffer thing really did a trick.
And
And
I have to say, it's awesome that whatever you did fixed the frame rate option. That now we can have a fixed frame rate that really allows the uh, integrated GPU to breathe.
mhm. Yeah, honestly, so that's also unfortunately the reason why this game won't run in Safari for now. For Firefox, I'll be able to fix it, because I already had it running in Firefox, but I think I changed some compiler option that broke it for Firefox for a while now.
Oh,
But with so the old mscript way was to use Asyncify, where whenever JavaScript and Luanti had to talk to each other, a lot of extra work needed to be done by the browser. And now with JavaScript promise integration, this is super smooth. And this feature has been enabled in Chrome by default. I think Firefox hasn't enabled it by default yet, but will enable it by default within this year. And this just reduces CPU load massively. And also I've put a lot of work into the network stack, which is also pretty performant in terms of CPU use right now. So the game should run with, I mean, it's definitely not as low CPU use as just running the game locally and downloading it. But it's like it runs really well by now. And it's only gonna get better from now on. But
That's
there's
good.
also still lots of work to do. Sorry for interrupting, by the way.
Ah, no, nothing important.
I'm super happy that the proxy server works so well now.
Yeah, I actually wonder if that IP recovery will be dealt with, how exactly the game would perform, because right now we are doing pretty well. I mean, it was without the crash that we had earlier, it was actually better than the 5.9 that we have started with.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, it is real UDP traffic now, right?
Right. Now it no longer chokes.
Yeah. So it can, packet loss is calculated and can happen and it's fine. No recovery, nothing. Because Luanti has been built for ages to work on UDP, right? So it just works
Look,
nicely in a natural
UDP
way.
UDP is expected for games. You don't make game networking on TCP. That would be foolish
Yeah.
because it's just not feasible. If you want low latency, you need UDP.
I mean, this is still not totally low latency. There is still some stuff to do because for low latency, this still goes through a proxy server, right? So you have like at least 50 milliseconds added just for that. If it's perfect conditions, and it's probably more. So assume it's like maybe 50 to 100 milliseconds of connection round trip time just added because of the proxy server. And you can't really circumvent that in the browser. But for a game like Luanti, it's okay. It's worse for a shooter, for example. But even there, everybody has the same disadvantage, so to speak. And this affects peer-to-peer harder than it affects. So if I would run a Luanti game server on the same server where the proxy runs, which I will do, then it's basically, it could be nearly as good as connecting to a normal server in a sense. There's a bit of overhead, but it's not so much.
By the way, I have a question about common games, about the platform itself. Right now, we are in a call, and you can see the three participants in the sidebar, but just below it, you have start call. Now,
Hmm.
would it make sense to make that button below join call? Because it's not exactly
Ah,
intuitive. If,
I see your point. Um,
yeah,
you actually start an, so what the button currently does, it would start a new call, another call.
yeah,
But having
uh,
it there in that place is a bit odd, I see, yeah.
it's actually only tonight that I clicked that button accidentally. I thought I would join the call. But
Hmm.
then I remember that I have to click on the blue part on the on where the avatars are. But it just reminded me that there is nothing intuitive about how to join a call.
Yeah, we still have some ugly UI issues or UX issues better that make the platform hard to understand in some scenarios.
I wouldn't call it ugly. It's just something that it is a little bit strange because if you don't know the platform, it's quite confusing to see that those three bars moving as if there's someone talking or something, and then you have the timer, the session timer,
Hmm.
and you have start call and what?
Yeah, I see. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, you could have both a join call and start call, but then it will be a little bit too cramped
Hmm.
in that space.
By the way, I think I'm gonna move the cows and make their thing bigger. This is just too small.
Yeah, it is.
Way too small. What was the recipe for fence? Wait.
Planks and sticks.
Planks. So this is how it looks. But this is a gate. I actually want fences. Okay. Planks and sticks. Whoops, that was a lot of fence. A lot of fence. That's fun. Oh.
I'm thinking about giving the game dev subreddit a shot, and basically asking for someone helping to stress test. But I'm thinking a developer. How would you say that, like this UDP implementation that we just did basically, and because of that we would invite people for the stress test.
Maybe we don't do it tonight, but maybe first I fix the reconnect and stuff.
Does it matter? I mean, it's a stress test and like test in general, right? If it fails, it fails.
Yeah, of course,
But it's up to
anyone
you.
can
It's up
join,
to
right?
you.
But we need to funnel the people to common ground, then make sure they can sign up correctly, join us in our
No,
call.
right? It's just the casual domain. There's no need to go on. I mean, let them go on the
They need to know the
server
IP
first.
address, and if our server would die again for some reason, then I would have to refresh and get a new IP address, so you would have to update it in the posts.
I get it. I get it.
It's like there is some inconveniences still that make this. I mean, so my idea for the casual domain is that you can either play without having an account, or you can log in, and when you log in, you can have a permanent IP address. And then this would also fix issues like this issue, because I would always be able to start a new game on the same IP address. because it would be permanent, right? It would be attached to my account.
Yeah.
Then you can just
That would
make a
actually be
post.
that would be a solid solution for logged in players.
Yeah, definitely. Because then also you can share your IP address with your friends, and your friends can always join your game on the same IP address. And once we have persistent, a fully persistent .minetest folder, then also your last service will be saved. So you can just double click your friends and you don't even have to copy paste.
Right. When
There's
people are
there's a
logged
lot of
in,
convenience that we can add. By the way, have you made all that wheat into bread? Or is there still some wheat left?
no, it's hay bales in the chest.
Ah, but can I turn it back into wheat?
Yes.
Ah, nice. Okay, really good.
I basically compressed them.
Okay,
It
because I
takes
wanted
less
to make more
storage.
cows because we need leather. Hay sounds like you can't turn it back into wheat, but good that you can.
I mean, if you don't mind, I would just post it anyway. Anyways.
Post? Yeah, feel free to post, of course. I think the more links you add, the better the chances are that you get flagged for some reason. But you could also add the YouTube link in case someone... Oh, these... Why are you so jumpy? What the hell? Why did the cows jump the fence? I don't get these guys. We would have to make the fence... You can't put fence on fence, right?
You can, of course.
Oh, then let's just make the fence higher. Stupid cows.
It doesn't matter, by the way.
They still jump over it?
No, the problem is not jumping over it. The problem is that they can clip through it.
Ah, damn it.
Yep.
That is unfortunate. I thought they were jumping over it.
Nope. So you can lure them in if you still have wheat.
I will kill them anyway. Sorry to crush your dreams here, but I need leather. That's
Yep.
the main problem. I know it sounds cruel, but that's how it is.
You know, we could actually make a farm in the nether.
A cow farm?
A farm with hoglins. So we can make the same thing, just like I will make the stalker farm. We have to put something on the ceiling so that tall mobs cannot spawn inside the farm, and that's it. But of course, the problem is uh, we can't make water channels to make them drop in a central place. So, but I already have an idea about how to make the farm.
I see.
And those guys are great because they drop meat and they drop leather. And the good thing about those hoglins is that if you go with a sword having fire aspect, when they die, they give you cooked meat, which is amazing for energy recovery. I mean, hunger and health.
That
So
is indeed quite convenient, yeah.
that would be an amazing farm for both high quality food and leather.
Why are these cows? They are driving me nuts, honestly. Make more babies, please.
They have a cooldown.
Yeah, but it's fine. Now I
Eh,
have a good amount of cows here.
It is actually more forgiving compared to Minecraft, because in Minecraft you have to wait for a while longer.
Hmm.
Even our crops and trees, they grow faster, so
I
and
kind of like that.
it was much faster in the past. It was so ridiculously fast that it it made no sense.
You basically wouldn't have to wait at all, right?
You would, of course, but you didn't need such a large farm. For instance, in the case of trees, if you planted only 5 trees, by the time you cut down the fourth one and the fifth one, you would have to start over again because the other ones were already mature. I made myself a farm with 10 trees, oak trees, and man, I couldn't keep up. It was just so, they grew so fast that every single time there was no moment in the game when I had less than 3 or 4 trees that I still had to cut down.
I feel like trees still grow really fast.
Yeah, we haven't taken down we didn't take the timer down, way down to make it match Minecraft because,
Hmm.
you know, why?
Because why? Yeah, exactly.
It just doesn't have to be completely ridiculous. I mean, way too fast. But it's still, it's a game. It doesn't have to be. You shouldn't have to wait for 2 days for a tree to grow.
Yeah, you can just fix it by building more trees, but then you have to build more trees, and is this really necessary?
It's quite ridiculous to wait that long in Minecraft. I never liked that, especially when I played Skyblock. I mean, it's hard enough to get your second tree, but when you expand the island a little bit and you finally plant your second sapling and your third sapling, and you wait and you wait and you wait and nothing happens. Damn, it's so annoying.
Yeah.
And then the night comes and you don't have torches to give them enough light so that they have a chance to grow overnight.
Oh, they need light to grow.
Yeah, light level
Oh.
9 or 10 at least.
So they'll just not grow overnight then.
Yeah, so that would be annoying. If they don't grow during the day, you're screwed. You have to wait for the other day to. So you can't do much at night in Skyblock. If you're unlucky and you haven't crafted a torch to place close to the sapling, I mean close enough, then you just have to wait and do nothing.
That is really bad.
And in Minecraft, there are phantoms. So after 3 nights when you didn't sleep, in the fourth night you will get phantoms.
Oh, so you do have to sleep.
Yeah. And days and nights pass quite fast. When you're in Skyblock, oof. I mean, it really depends on what you do, because if you grind cobblestone, it feels like things are going a little bit slow or boring. But when you have a little bit more to do on your island, then it feels like, I don't know. I guess it depends on everyone, how they plan their game and all of that. It's certainly less boring when you know exactly what you want to achieve and you work continuously.
That
But
makes total sense, yeah.
because you just plan ahead, while grinding, you just plan, okay, I want to do that thing next, and then I have a few other things that I want to do, and then I want to go to the nether, but I want to prepare with something,
Yeah.
and I need a little bit of armor, so I want some animals to spawn, so I have to expand the dirt so I can get grass, so animals can spawn on grass later. And you make all these plans in your head, and it's fine. It feels like time passes really fast while you're actually grinding something. But when you're not so familiar with the game, it can feel boring.
hmm Yeah, I get that.
So it really depends on how experienced you are. Of course, to a certain extent, it is still boring to grind for 10 stacks of cobblestone so you can make a drop farm for hostile mobs.
That's fine, right? Let's
Mm,
be honest, that's fine.
yeah, I kept improving our farms because our game mechanics are not identical to Minecraft.
hmm
So I had to come up with original designs because what else can you do? You see, in Luanti, water by default is offered by the engine as, and I mean water source blocks. They have a flat surface always. Even when you place it on top of a flat terrain, they never tilt in any direction.
hmm
And this is a problem because mobs can float on flat surfaces of water.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah, I see.
in Minecraft, that's not the case. Water tends to go in all directions.
hmm
And because the surface is no longer flat, mobs are pushed even by water source blocks. And that's incredibly important in mob farms. Yeah,
Yeah, otherwise they are just stuck on top.
yeah, we don't have that. So I had to make our water channels only 7 blocks long. The eighth one, the one with the water source block, I just covered with solid blocks so that mobs cannot fall on the water source block.
hmm
Now,
Details.
incidentally, that is actually a good move for farms in all biomes because in a cold biome you could accidentally have your water source blocks freeze because because if they have air above them in a cold biome, water can
Ah,
freeze.
that
Yeah.
makes sense, yeah.
But now I'm not sure if in Minecraft it can freeze inside of a farm because it doesn't have a solid block directly on top of it, but a few blocks above. So maybe they take that into account. I'm not sure exactly. I haven't experienced with. I haven't experimented with this kind of farms in
Hmm.
frozen or cold biomes to see if they freeze,
Quick
because that would be a
question.
problem.
Sorry for interrupting you, but infinity was the bow enchantment, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Go ahead.
Well, that was all.
That's like I haven't played Minecraft so much that I'm not like the guy who made mob farms for anything yet. So that's also stuff I still need to experience. But it's really cool, and it's cool to know these differences and that people you have to put a little bit of brain into how to do things a bit differently to come up with the engine specific perks, right?
Yeah, you have to come up with solutions because I mean technically it's not a big problem if a few mobs get stuck on those water source blocks because it is not quite easy to hit the limit, the spawn limit. So yeah, but still, because it is important when you make a mob farm, you want mobs because you want drops. So you want all of them to fall down as quickly as possible.
Yeah, you mostly have a reason for why you do what you do.
Yeah, it's not about the mob cap so much as it is about getting resources faster.
Hmm.
And if they get stuck on the water source block up there in the farm, that's not great.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. More emeralds. I need more unbreaking enchantments.
How expensive is it?
30, 25.
Oh,
Yeah,
hmm.
don't have a cheaper one yet, unfortunately. Not a really good price. Yeah, but it's fine. Out of wood again.
Wow, that's a
Yeah, I
lot of
guess
trading.
need to farm some more.
Maybe you should try the farm next to our base.
Yep.
That's huge.
Yeah, definitely. Once infinity, twice unbreaking. I was lacking unbreaking on my armor pieces, so now I should have unbreaking on basically everything. Hopefully. Not the shovel, but yeah, who gives a fuck. This has unbreaking. No, no, this too. doesn't even change that much for armor, right?
It does.
Really? So for me, is Unbreaking 3 the maximum? Yeah, it is, right?
Yes.
Because it brings my leggings from 496 to 708, which is not that huge of an improvement.
It's double.
50% plus, actually.
Wait, from what to what? From 300 to 700?
From 490, I think it was. Can I still see it in the screen? Oh no, I was too late.
Oh.
Not double. I think it was a little bit less than double. But I thought like for pickaxe it did much more, right? Does it change more on tools?
Well, I don't know. I see that my diamond pickaxe, without any kind of unbreaking, it has 1562 durability points.
Yeah, my diamond pickaxe with Unbreaking 3 has 6248.
Okay, that's 4 times.
Yeah, that's what I remembered. So I thought I expected a similar ratio for armor pieces, but I think for armor pieces it's actually less. That was why I was surprised.
Hmm. Yeah, I guess that depends on the quality of the material, I guess. Because
It
gold
is
is
diamond.
like
It's
gold
diamond
is
leggings and diamond chest plates, so it is diamond.
mm. For diamond leggings with Unbreaking 3, I have 708 points
Yeah, for
of
me too, yeah.
durability. And for the chest plate with Unbreaking 2, it's 721. So it's
With
different.
Unbreaking 3 it's 755.
55. Okay,
Yeah.
interesting. And my diamond helmet has no unbreaking and it has a durability of 363.
So my one has Unbreaking 3 and it has 518.
Mm, okay.
Doesn't even double. That's why I was like, what?
Oh,
Why?
it is exactly double.
What is yours?
363. Oh, no, not double. It's 50%.
Yeah, roughly, right? That's what yeah,
Something like that.
that sounds about right.
Oh, no, actually, it's more because you have 580 something, right?
518.
18. Oh, okay.
And this is interesting again for my bow, which is Unbreaking 2, not 3. It's only Unbreaking 2. My bow has 1155 and a normal bow just has 385.
Yeah, my bow has, with Unbreaking 3, it has 1540.
Oh yeah, I see we already had one with Unbreaking 3 and why didn't I use that one? Oh, but that one only has power to... Oh well, anyway. It's fine. But now I only need one arrow, right?
Yep.
I mean, no matter if you have one arrow or a full stack. Can you pick up that arrow? Oh, sorry. I think this was it should stick in the ground actually. This one. Can you pick that up and does it count?
No.
So infinity arrows are pickable, but they don't.
I mean, they go away
Interesting.
if you go to them, but they don't add to your inventory.
It does make the pickup sound.
It doesn't. It should.
For me, it does. It does.
Yeah, it should make the pickup sound, but that's only the sound that they make when they disappear. But they have special metadata. If they're shot with infinity bows, you cannot add them to your inventory. They just go away, and that's it.
This is also super interesting. Why do arrows bounce off surfaces in a certain angle and don't stick?
That's one of the mysteries of the universe.
What the hell was happening with that arrow? Can you
It's still better than the last time when arrows got stuck right in front of me.
can you come to me and see what's going on there? I'm shooting arrows and this arrow is flying straight and then suddenly in the middle of the air. Oh, maybe there is a block there that I don't see. That's No, there isn't.
I'm coming.
This arrow bounces randomly in the middle of the air off of something invisible and then takes a different path.
Oh, interesting.
Are you seeing that?
Yep, I saw that. Now, oh, twice. The frick?
What's this? But there's nothing there.
Okay, this one was okay.
This one also made some weird effect in the middle of the air. But this one was fine too, actually. This one also did some weird little loop, was strange.
Maybe it's possible that some arrows reach some places where the chunks are not loaded and they hit those, and
Oh,
that's why they bounce.
now that we were there, they seem to fly better, you're right.
Yes, because those chunks are now loaded and they can
Is
fly
this...
all the way.
Oh, that is interesting. But is this a
That's
client-side calculation?
uh, actually server client because I mean, the server has to give you, as a client, it has to give you the chunks. But that's interesting. I have never seen that in
Now
action.
now it works fine. Maybe the other direction where... Oh, let me
And
out.
this
Wait.
also explains why sometime in the past we would see and find arrows stuck in mid-air. And I guess they got stuck actually in
In
unloaded.
unloaded chunks.
Yeah, I
That would
think.
make sense.
Yeah.
This one, if I shoot in that direction, very far away, the same happens. Now it didn't, but the time... maybe it just really hit the wall. They do some fishy stuff sometimes. They do like... Looks so funny.
Yeah, I think that's the case.
But then they seem to recover really quickly. They go back to the same... So this arrow, it does a little left-right move in the middle of the air and then it goes back to normal flight.
I'll just go in this direction where we still haven't loaded everything, probably.
Interesting.
Oh, wow, that was a weird move. It went like a ribbon.
I'm coming.
Oh, yeah.
Show me.
Particle effects keep moving right. You can't see them, but wow, that's incredibly strange. I'll go in And now that I approached it, it continued the flight all the way to the destination. Yeah, it's loaded.
What?
Yes, that's what happened to me.
What's going on with that arrow?
That's really interesting.
It's ridiculous.
I think this is maybe some kind of optimization that Luanti did, where they don't load the all air chunks to save some resources.
Possible.
This is probably the case.
I mean,
Well, I'll mention
this.
this to our developers because this is really funny.
I would also say it's funny. Yeah, I would agree.
The effect of this small optimization is really funny. Now it's the same. It's just flies right, and now it fell down because it got very close to an actual solid thing, and the chunks are loaded there because it's an island that we can see.
There
So
seems to
that's
be the sliding thing on whatever it slides seems to be pretty long from the left to the right because hmm, it slid very long now this time. And there it seems to... Wait, but now if I move there, this effect will go away, right?
it should, yes.
Because the chunks... And
Yeah, it
yeah,
fell.
this time the arrow just fell because I was here.
Yeah, you were close enough.
I made the arrow fall. And now it just sticks in the wall like it should.
Yes, because all the chunks are now loaded because we are in proximity.
Feels like the physics engine just doesn't know what to do. It's like, what?
You know, this is
That's so funny.
actually this can be considered a bug because if you can see the terrain, you are expected to be able to shoot at the
I
terrain.
would agree. I would agree, yeah.
Because maybe you see a mob on that terrain and you want to shoot the mob. You should be able to do that.
Oktay Achikalin, sorry, I can't really pronounce your name. Reduce the view range. That would be an option, but I just wonder, I'm not sure. Wait, what was the button for that?
Plus minus.
Plus minus, right? But I don't see the... Oh,
It's
other
not plus
keys?
minus on the. What?
It doesn't work right now for some reason.
No, it's not on the numerical keyboard. It's only those two next to the backspace key.
Yeah, but they don't work. So minus for me, minus opens the
No,
console and plus doesn't do anything.
they work for me on
What?
a full keyboard. Are you
Some
on a
kind of
laptop?
key binding issue? No, I'm on a full keyboard.
Okay.
Not sure. Wait, maybe because I'm in full screen? No.
No.
Plus minus don't work for me. But that's odd because when I type in the console, then they do work. Minus opens the console, plus does nothing. Wait.
You should be able to see the effect on the fog.
Yeah, but normally it gives a little info thing. Like there is a little text saying
Oh,
you
wait a
decrease the
minute.
view range,
You
you
have
increase
German
the view
keyboard,
range.
right?
Yeah.
Well, that's probably what's going on your setup.
But the minus is the same, right?
I guess it should be, but I'm not sure exactly how the mappings work.
Oh wait, this is the viewing. Oh, it's on my keyboard. It's left and it's both keys are left of backspace. You're right. Now I can really decrease the view range and increase the view range.
Those are the keys I mentioned before.
Yeah, I just
What
thought
else have you tried?
you were talking about proximity to the backspace key, but yes, it's definitely that.
Okay. So do you need experience?
Wait, I'll update the viewing range to 400. It does give a bit of an FPS hit. I always need experience, you know me.
Okay, then I will leave you the
But
steak
look
in the furnaces.
at this, the weird thing is back. Now that we moved away, so I increased the viewing range massively, and the weird glitch is back over here.
Yeah, that's expected.
When I was flying with the Elytra and my Clonia and the chunks weren't loaded yet, I also got bouncy effect. Sometimes I dropped head down into a block, stood still until it was loaded. Looked like it bounced the cloud. Yeah, it really does. I have the YouTube open, but it doesn't bounce the cloud, does it? That would be so funny and stupid. No, it's below the cloud. First time it looked like it though. And it's even the effect, the higher I aim, the higher this thing happens.
Yes, because wherever you find those unloaded chunks,
Yeah,
that's where it happens.
yeah, makes sense. That's so funny.
I think this is a new bug because if I remember correctly, this should be an optimization they did in 5.14, I think.
So great that you know this stuff actually.
It's in the changelog. They mentioned how they saved some RAM by ignoring the blocks that are made of full air. May, I, these are not the exact words.
But it does make a lot of sense
So yeah,
that this could be the
there's a
issue
chance
that
I'm getting something wrong, but kind of feels like it's something related to 5.14.
I feel like you might be on spot there.
Check. Luanti or 5.14 released.
It's so great that 5.15 is running so stable. I mean, we're on the fucking latest version. We were the same day it was released.
Okay, so in 5.14, they say that now we dive deeper into the depths of the engine. The effects of this first one aren't totally certain, but hopefully map block generation is more stable now that blocks will not unload while generating. More concretely, map blocks made of a single type of node, like air or stone, will only have the memory footprint of a single node instead of a whole map block.
That's the 16 by 16 thing, right?
So it's not exactly what I thought it would be, but if they created a bit of a chunk in nodes made by the same thing, I believe that's the bug that we are encountering right now. And it's
That would make a
basically
lot of
saving
sense, yeah.
resources. It's saving resources, but it's also creating this unexpected issue.
It's like, but arrows are a Voxelibre thing? Or like 50-50?
Arrows are our thing. They're part of Voxelibre and it's our
But the
mechanics.
arrow physics are not written in Voxelibre, right?
No, we own the physics, but if you encounter something that cannot be hit by an arrow, something that deflects the arrow just obeys the physics.
Yeah, that makes
It
total
has to do
sense.
that.
Yeah.
So that's normal.
So basically the engine, even if I see the blocks in the distance, because this is on the client,
Well,
the
that's the thing.
server seems to decide that in that moment this is just a 16 by 60 block of air.
That's the thing, because we cannot see air blocks. Normally, you see only the effect of what's going on, and it looks weird, and that's it.
Yeah. Probably still a good save with the RAM.
You know, doesn't really. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
I was just thinking about shooting those shulkers in the end, but this doesn't clearly doesn't apply in volumes where you have different kinds of blocks. So shooting should be unaffected as long as you are close enough and all the chunks load around you. Normally, you shouldn't have this kind of an issue.
Hmm.
But if you're not close enough, you really end up seeing this weird behavior with the arrows.
Yeah, it's a long distance thing, of course. Still pretty strange.
Yeah, it is.
By the way, you wanted to go to the end to do some things.
Yep.
We wanted to get the blossoms or something
Yeah.
of these things. Come on. How high are these trees? Gosh.
By the way, we have a lot of
Really high.
baked potatoes.
Honestly, from personal experience, I can only say baked potatoes are the best.
Yeah, they're great.
I 100% agree.
They smell good, they taste good, everything is good about them.
Nothing comes remotely close. Now I'm hungry for baked potatoes. Actually, maybe I make some. The fun thing is making them just takes me 1 minute because I just need to put them into the air fryer and
Oh,
I have frozen potato wedges. I can just put into the air fryer
nah.
and they are gonna be ready in 12 minutes or something. Damn, why did we talk? Why did you do that to me?
That's not the same thing.
I have to go eat potatoes now. There's nothing I can do about it.
You really need full potatoes in their peels, in their own skin, and bake them in an in a proper oven.
I have to agree, you're right. But the one thing is the frozen potatoes are going to be 1 minute of work. And now I already had potatoes, so I still have mashed potatoes in the kitchen. Maybe I just eat them.
Those are great, actually.
Potatoes. And I also still have a bit of broccoli. Maybe I'll just quickly eat some mashed potatoes with broccoli. What was that? Anyway. That's even less work, but the good thing about the other potatoes is that they are crispy. So the question now is, do I want like crispy potatoes or do I want mashed potatoes?
One way, of eating mashed potatoes that I really, really like is with um, tomato sauce, but
Hey, Sentinel Argent, by the
a
way.
baked kind of cooked tomato sauce. That
Cooked
is,
tomato sauce.
yes. Oh my God, that's so good.
For
It's a
mashed
little bit
potatoes? I haven't eaten that ever.
with mashed potatoes, as a dressing.
Mashed potatoes
That's
with tomato sauce.
because the potatoes are a little bit dry. Even when you put a little bit of butter to make them smoother, they're still a little bit dry. So when you add a little bit of dressing as that tomato sauce reduced a little bit while you keep it on the hot plate and you reduce it a little bit and I don't know if you have to add just a little bit of flour, maybe. I'm not sure exactly, but very little anyway. And a little bit of sugar to be a little bit sweet, just a little bit, because tomatoes are naturally a little bit sweet by themselves. But
Ooh,
a
yeah.
little bit of sugar also corrects the acidity of the sauce, so it's really good. And just a little bit of chicken with this, and it's an amazing food.
Nice.
Oh man.
Yeah, depending on whatever I cook with tomatoes, sometimes I add some acidity, but sometimes you also want to remove it. Wait, let me...
Wow. You took saplings from the chest. Wow. Why?
Ooh, why not? Came for Luanti, got free cooking knowledge. Yeah, that's how it goes. So when I make bolognese, for example, sometimes I add a little bit of lemon juice to just make the bolognese a little slightly more sour. I mean, maybe some people who know how to cook bolognese would now say never ever, but I really like it.
Well,
But yeah,
taste is something that is not the same for everyone. So,
absolutely, yeah.
of course,
I,
some things will make perfect sense for some people and no sense whatsoever for some people, especially the recipe purists.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh
But adding a,
no!
adding a slight bit of sugar nearly always makes sense.
Well, if you ever went to IKEA to eat some of those meatballs with the sweet um, sauce, then that's
It's
actually
strange,
a
right?
good idea.
Strange how satisfying this is.
Yeah, it's unexpected. It's not something that you would normally put, but when you eat it, wait, this is actually good.
hmm Absolutely, yeah. I also
Yeah.
used to love those.
I've discovered like 2 years ago, if you mix soy sauce and honey and something spicy hot and something sour like lemon, and you can basically put it on anything, and it just tastes so amazing. And I've been doing it like at least once a week for meat or for vegetables, doesn't matter.
Cooking magic.
Interesting.
I actually wanted to make Unbreaking 3 for my bow, so not because I really need it, but because I want to have it.
There's a mod for Voxelibre. I mean, I guess it works for Mind Test game too. I don't know. I'm not sure. I haven't tried it, but it works in Voxelibre, and you have so many different kinds of crops that you can grow. It's amazing.
Oh, it's like a farming mod.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we should add that. Kind of
There's
like that.
there's pineapple and actually, why should I struggle to remember all of those when I can just look farm
Pineapple dam. That's
Farming
easy.
redo, no. Farming flood, no. Okay, let's look at farming.
Is this ranking cross-stream? I don't know.
Yeah, I guess this is it.
What
Farming
is
read.
this question, Johannes? Ranking cross-stream? By the way, Okta is not gonna play with us, but Sentinel, if you want, I sent in the chat a little bit earlier the link. So this is the web version that we're building, and anyone can just jump in and join the game. It's super easy.
Take
So
a
if
look.
you want to jump into our game, just write and I'm gonna see it.
Apparently you gain XP by chatting, and I guess it's counting cross-stream, so you can gain XP on the channel and showcase
Yeah. Let
your
me
activity.
write something.
That's cool.
Take a look in the call chat.
Yeah, that's fine. You don't need a mic. Wait, let me share the link again. 1 second. So this is the link. And if you don't know, so if you know Luanti, it's pretty easy. You will just go to the Join Game tab in Luanti. But you need to use a Chrome-like browser. So at the moment, it's only working in Chrome, Edge, and Brave. So it won't work in Firefox or Safari at the moment. But then you just go to Join Game, and as you can see in the stream, this runs on a proxy server, like a web proxy server. So everybody gets a random virtual IP address, and I can just copy that IP address and send it here, and you'll be able to join this game. It's that easy. All right. Let me go back to the game tab. I was about to do some. Now I have this weird. The thing is, I think it's not in the stream. I think it's only my browser doing weird stuff. It looks like half of my screen is frozen in a rendering, and then if I tap out and tap back in, it's back to normal. Maybe it's because of OBS and Common Ground fighting for the stream or something.
It looks fine here.
Yeah, I felt like this was not visible on the stream, so this looked like a local glitch or something.
By the way, I noticed that you left a bit of a dark spot.
Could you explain what dark spot?
Well, it's very dark at the end of the villager trading hall, where all the iron
Oh,
golems are.
oh,
It's quite
okay,
dark
yeah.
in there.
Yeah, I mean, if anything spawns here, it's going to get crushed within seconds, but
Yes, but the problem is we will get more golems.
oh, good point. Yeah, I added light.
Yeah, I noticed.
What does this
Now
guy
take a look
have?
in the call chat.
Knockback
I
2.
added a screenshot of all the crops and also a link to the list of crops, which is quite long.
Okay, I will have to check it. I think I'll check it after the game though.
What? Why?
Where did you put it? In the Common Ground chat?
Yes.
Okay, wait a second. Because
It's
I didn't want to make the stream boring by tabbing out, but oh, artichokes, asparagus, bro. This is a really long list.
yeah. My only problem with this is that the graphics. Uh,
Ah,
really,
okay. I
I would
see.
I would really like some better graphics for this mod because it's amazing.
But also, are there like, is it integrated with the recipes so you can also cook cool stuff with it?
Yes, there are recipes for those things. Of course, you have to know how to make stuff with those items.
So the recipes basically come with the mod.
Yes.
Okay, that's actually nice.
Oh yeah.
Jan, I guess for the future you could technically make another scene in OBS and then have app.cg open there and just switch the scene.
This is
Not
easy.
sure
I
if that...
think I had that in the past. I can just add this, I think. Wait, let me add another scene. Oh no, but yeah, I have to for the future. Yeah, when I switch the scene, the screen turns black for a second, but wait, let me add the sorry guys, if it's black for a brief moment, but this is actually the tab I want to share. So now I should be able to, yeah, I'm able to switch between scenes now. So this is what we were talking about. That's like a big amount of plants. The only thing I do have to remember is switching scenes back when I go back into the game. I don't have a shortcut for that yet, so.
Oh, wait a minute. You said that you showed the plants and all of that.
Yeah, I did show it
I was only
for a
looking
moment,
at
yeah.
Common Grounds chat call, and I could only see inside of our home. So Common Grounds doesn't take OBS, I guess, or
Oh, yeah, wait, I followed the link that you sent there. So, wait, I'm such an OBS noob. So you're talking about the image you posted here. That looks much more interesting than that text list, I agree. And the plants look, I mean, the plants look nice, right? Yeah, fair. Okay, yeah, well, it's open source, right? But yeah, you could to change it. Yeah, that's true.
yeah, we actually need someone's help, an artist, to 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 do something, a replacement set of icons and images, even for plants, actually.
Yeah, if you're really unhappy with them, I agree. Yeah, I wouldn't think twice actually. I mean, it's nice to have, even if it doesn't look like super nice, but it's still super nice to have, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, just like in every game, you don't want to mix so many styles of graphics. You want something that looks consistent. That's the main
Hey,
issue.
look, Snow joined us.
Consistency is important. Otherwise, it looks like a hacky pack of many things together.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a fair point. Welcome, Snow. Just joined. I'm a set me up my screen. Okay. Let me know if you need anything during that setup. That's so nice that people can just jump in. Okay, so actually when when the night started, I wanted to build like a new castle over here, and then I ended up doing nothing. Damn it. Wait a second. welcome. Just make yourself at home. Yeah, I hope we don't get a troll joining. I wouldn't know what to do. I mean, I can probably kick people from the server or something, but
Yeah.
that's actually why I like the permanent IP, the permanent virtual IP address idea with the user accounts, that people can just have a user account and then you can, for example, while playing, you could easily go to the setting and make a toggle saying only people with an account can join, or you might even have a list of people connected to you through the proxy, and then you could start to ignore the packets of someone if you block someone on network level. Just some ideas for how the proxy could become really powerful.
In case someone joins and he get trolls, they're like, there's backup, but is it like the backup from 2 hours ago or?
Wait,
Or
I never tried this while the game is running, but I think I can just make a backup while the game is running.
for the future, if people join, this would be a wise idea for now.
It did, so the download did work. I assume it just works. The cool thing is that now with the latest version, so before with the old version, you remember, Johannes, that we would, I mean, I can talk a bit about the tech behind this. With the old version, the whole save game world, the whole game world was saved in wasmfs, which is just in memory. And to persist save games, I actually copied them to the in-browser database every 2 minutes. But now with this version, we actually use OPFS, which is a browser technology that basically gives the game a folder in the browser file system. And it's like a real folder in the file system, so there is no mechanism that needs to copy the game state every 2 minutes. And also, since the game state is not fully written into the memory of the application, we can now have huge worlds. So the world can have gigabytes now because it's not limited anymore by being in the memory, but because instead it's on the file system. That's like some pretty nice changes. But it's also amazing how far Emscripten has come in terms of features and what they support. It's such amazing technology.
It's a little bit weird. I think I've created some form of parasocial relationship to you guys since I was cutting and editing so much, and you've been talking, and even this, like the situation when Fabian joined and crashed the world and everything got lost for the second time or third time, I don't even know. And Nico was so sad. I've watched this like at least 50 times, I believe.
That's a really tough job in that terms, in that kind of sense, right? Because you have to like listen to the voices of the people you play with like for hours while you're cutting their videos.
I was fine actually. I was kind of amused. No, I was amused actually. Yeah.
That's good then. But yeah, I can imagine.
Okay. I think I should make a special chest for food somewhere. Not sure exactly where.
But probably, yeah, you're right.
because now that I made so many baked potatoes, it would be great to quickly have access to the available food.
That is also, I just realized that is also quite a nice mechanic, by the way, that I can just hit the download button here on the save game, and while the game is running, I'll create a live backup of the current game version. I mean, yeah, you can also do that locally when you have like, you can just probably just copy the save game files while the game is running, but still, this is kind of convenient. Just hitting the download button and your world is backed up at the current state.
Well, yes, but you don't get the changes happening at the moment of your save. I'm not sure exactly how the backup would be. Hmm.
There might be, what are you meaning? What do you mean?
I mean, the state of things in the game are is everything synchronized properly
That
so
is a
that
very good question. But I think since I'm not sure, but most of the game states should be written in the SQLite database, right? And in this case, since I wonder, I mean, I think reads handles, so in OPFS, the thing is, Luanti in the browser runs on many threads, right? We have a thread for the server, we have a thread for the client application, we have several threads for the networking, and theoretically, all of these threads have file system access. I think in practice, the only thread that really uses the file system access to write and read stuff is the server, because the client gets all its information through the network. So when I download it, I think the read handle on the file will not get an inconsistent state where the SQLite database is broken. I am guessing though, so take it with a grain of salt. But that would be something to experiment with, like, let's try to break this, you know?
well, it broke on its own tonight, but when you actually deal with that, that will be interesting to see how stable it is
I mean,
because it feels like it should be very stable.
right?
Yeah, I haven't encountered. Well, actually, that arrow thing. Now that I think about it, but I think that's strictly related to Luanti and what they did in 5.14, I guess.
Yeah, I also feel like this is game engine.
So yeah, I strongly suspect that's something to do with the engine.
I don't think this is on our end.
Yeah. Other than that, and the freeze some time ago, everything went well. So that's really nice.
Yeah, I think the only network issue is that when this game server has a disconnect from the proxy server, then that it doesn't automatically recover. That's the major thing that needs fixing. But as soon as we have persistent IP addresses that can be recovered, and you don't need an account for making persistent addresses, right? This can just be like a in-memory table, and when an IP address is disconnected, then it can be reclaimed for 10 minutes or whatever, as long as the client knows the secret key to reclaim.
Yep.
And this way, if my connection goes away for 10 seconds or whatever, or 5 seconds, like it sometimes happens, then it's not broken indefinitely, but the server will connect back and the clients will also reach the server again. Should be a pretty easy fix actually, because that's the nice thing about UDP being ready for loss. If the connection is dead for a moment, then yeah, it's just dead for a moment, nobody cares. It's like, that's really nice.
Well, I think I'd like to go to the end to get some of those blossoms or whatever they're called.
Yeah, let's do it.
Check. I should get something else. I have enough room in my storage. Or maybe... Nah, this is fine.
I never have enough storage. I always carry too much shit around with me.
Me too.
Where should I put science? It's all these questions.
I
By the way,
died.
before...
I
Huh?
was blown up by a stalker. What the hell? In the
What?
nether.
That was a quick death.
Yeah.
Don't you have protection armor, right? Was it one stalker?
Oh my god. I think I just lost everything.
You're kidding.
Where is the other portal? Because I think the stalker destroyed the other portal.
I downloaded the save game 5 minutes ago.
This is not the portal that we...
Oh, this is not the portal. The other
Yeah.
portal is... Oh no, it's up here. Here is some of your stuff, I think.
Oh, okay.
But it's not enough.
Ah, shit.
Oh
Okay,
damn, and this is very far up, so...
I don't think this is it.
Shouldn't obsidian be indestructible by... What?
No, there's something really strange.
Oh, if Paradust had only built a ladder up here. Can we get up there? No, we can't, right? Not quickly enough.
You should be able to...
Oh, get the elytra! Let's go back home, get the elytra and fly up there. Quickly, wait, I get it, wait.
I'll get these vines.
Think that's fast enough?
Should be. I have more than half a stack.
This has been a pretty long way up and there is torches along the way.
I'll just destroy them, no problem.
I do have the elytra, so if you want to fly up now, now's the time. Come to me.
No need. I'm
Okay,
already
then.
going up.
So smart.
Wait, what? That's all?
Oh, are you already up?
No. I placed a lot of... Oh, and now I have problems with piglins. Damn it. Because I don't have gold armor.
Just come over here, come on. Number 1, number 2. Oh wait, number 2. Here. Do your thing.
Okay, let's see. Whoa. I almost fell. Okay. Wow, this place is a mess.
So it just was a stalker that spawned there. That's like the...
No, it didn't spawn here. Someone, and I'm not naming names, but someone didn't light up our overworld stuff properly, and a stalker somehow managed to get close to the portal and teleported in the nether. And whoever went there first got this surprise.
And it was you.
Lucky me.
Lucky you.
Okay, I think I got my stuff.
But you... Okay, that's the most important part. That you did get your stuff back.
Yeah, I think I have everything.
It's strange though that that one stalker was enough to kill you.
That's quite interesting indeed, because I had a full armor. So,
Yes, that's like really odd.
I mean, I didn't have the elytra on. I had full armor. I mean, the weakest armor piece that I had were the golden boots, but that's not so much because even when you have diamond boots, they also have the lowest protection level. So,
Yeah, but I'm okay. It's really strange. Can you fix the portal?
um, actually, I'm not sure because I don't have anything to light it up with.
Oh. Hmm.
Let me check my shulkers.
So in
Not,
Luanti, a stalker can destroy another? Oh, what
uh,
happened?
the portal
Obsidian.
is fine, but the problem is the portal. I don't know, the node blocks, the teleporting blocks, the purple ones.
Ah,
Those break.
interesting.
Yeah, so that's actually that's
Oh,
the
so
problem.
it just unlights the portal?
Yes, it turns it off,
Oh. So you just have
and
to light it again.
yes, you have to light it up. This is also a problem with, but this also happens in Minecraft. Actually, this is not something strange. This is not a bug.
That
It's
is
just
funny.
what happens. So yeah, that's something that is a problem to deal with. But now I can't light it up with anything.
Because you don't have anything to light up. Flintstone.
Yeah.
Hmm. Would it automatically switch back to this portal? It wouldn't, right? Now that the other portal is connected, we would have to fix the one portal and then disconnect the other one for a moment, right?
Um, I don't know. I think it should just work.
Um, should I bring some flints? Or should I, are you fixing it or should I come and fix it with a, should I bring a flint stone? Flint and steel.
There's nothing I can do to fix it, actually. I have nothing to start fires with. Right.
Okay, wait.
I keep looking at my items and nothing.
Maybe you could bait a ghast. I don't know. Would that work?
Uh,
So smart.
that would be a bigger problem than the solution.
Can you come down and give me, you can either come down and give me the elytra or you can come down and get the flint and steel from me. Whatever you prefer.
Um, yeah, I have to find my way down. So I'll try to calm down.
You're going in the right direction, in the wrong direction.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You basically wanna stand exactly above me. Like when I'm standing at the bottom of the falling thing.
Oh, this is the trust thing.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
exactly. The trust thing. Trust. Okay, I nearly fell into the fire. I should really be careful down here. I already lost all my stuff once. Don't want to do it again.
Okay, I'm down.
Alright. Take this. And you didn't take it. Wait. Okay, then let me... I never used the elytra. Do I have to put it into my... Oh, it's torso armor. Okay. And the rockets, do I have to put them somewhere?
Do you have flint and steel?
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay. Then I can do that. I have Elytra with me. I had two with me.
Okay,
Actually,
then you
it's
do it here.
yeah, okay.
But how do I use the rockets now? How do I have to use them?
First you jump and then you left click. Wait, what's going on
This
here?
was wrong.
I have the Elytra. I jump.
Oh, but I have to put a rocket in my hand.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, I'm up and flint and steel.
Yeah, I'll probably try this in the overworld. So what happens if you go through the portal then?
It will lead me to the overworld, back home.
And will it, so
Here I am.
what's this portal connected to now? Yeah, it's still connected to the portal in the bottom, so we need to, what, turn this off?
I broke it.
Okay. But now you should light it again just to be safe, right? So that we don't lose, that we have this portal in case, the other one should be active now.
Yeah.
And also Snow doesn't get back home. Niku, you have the flint and steel.
But no, wait. We still have to
Yes.
make the connection between the two portals and then light up the other one.
But you already lit the upper portal up, didn't you?
Yes. But I had to make the connection between the overworld one and the one upstairs. Because when we came from the overworld, we ended up downstairs. So I had to make sure that that one is disconnected, which,
Okay, I
and
see.
now it works properly. Okay, and now I'm coming down. I guess if I can find the place. Where is it? Okay, here. Okay, and I'm back.
All right.
Okay.
So now this is a one-way portal, right?
Yeah, this should get us home, and the other one at home should lead us upstairs. No. Oh, okay. Oh, great. I'm not sure exactly.
This one,
How.
it brought me back home. Where are you?
In the Nether. If you come to the Nether, you will be down.
Oh,
Not great. So when I activated this portal, it just created that connection again.
that is strange.
Yeah. I mean, is it really a problem?
Probably not. But I mean, yes, because the upper portal was the one that is close to the end.
Hmm.
How
We
would
could
I do
just
this?
make a.
Jump and left click? No, this doesn't work.
I broke the portal on this side in the Nether. Try coming from the overworld in the nether, and you should go up.
Yeah, now I'm in the upper portal again, right?
Okay,
The good one.
now I'll come up. Ah, shit.
For anyone watching, in the chat you can see a link, and this is the browser version of Luanti, and anyone can just jump into the game and play with us
So,
if
is this
someone
the
is new.
way?
Is what? Sorry?
Is this the way to the end?
No, the way to the end was the long way here.
Oh, okay. Oh, right.
You want to
We
go
need
there
some
now?
signs.
You want to get the flower things, right?
Yep.
I'm a bit scared with the... I'm probably gonna lose my elytra. I know myself. Because
We
I'm
don't
just
have,
gonna die.
we
And
don't have to.
I have so little food with me. I'm not prepared. I have one burger and
I have 60 baked potatoes.
I actually have golden carrots, so it's fine.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, I hope they make it work in Firefox too. So actually, I had it work in Firefox, but then I changed some compile options and it stopped working in Firefox. And at that moment, I didn't care enough. But I think it's probably going to be easy to get Firefox back working. I just have to investigate the compile options again, and shouldn't be too much of a hassle. But this is under heavy development, so I didn't spend too much time on that. Although I must say sometimes debugging in Firefox is just better than it is in Chrome. Because the Chrome DevTools are super flaky, how do you say? They often die. Firefox DevTools are super stable. Okay, now I have some... What was that?
Oh no. Do you know what I'm missing?
No.
Pearls.
Oh yeah, we need to kill some of these guys down here, right?
I can't even get anyone angry. I'm way too far up.
I will get someone angry. But wait, let me build a little safety net for myself. You know how I am.
Wait, I have the elytra. I can fly.
Yes, you can.
There. Wow, I only have one pearl. Damn it.
What the hell? Why did you die? What?
Yep.
Do these guys dodge arrows?
No. Yeah, Snow is appreciating the shaders and the sun and all of that. And yeah, that's
Oh
correct.
yeah.
especially with the latest version of Luanti, the performance is really good in the browser.
Luanti
So
5.15 has done some amazing things, yeah.
it looks really nice.
Yeah.
I mean, it looked really nice before, but you needed a better computer. Now it works even with integrated graphics very nicely.
I've spent a lot of time improving, so making sure that it builds with the latest Scripten. And with the latest Scripten, you have kind of some perks. I've tried to optimize heavily for performance, and then Luanti 5.15 came around. So when I started to build this was on 5.14, and with Luanti 5.15, a lot more nice graphics stuff just came for free, and it just worked. So this is also compiling with the latest Scripten version, and it's top notch in a sense. I do have 2 pearls now.
Oh, I have 2 as well, so that's good.
Then let's
I'm
go
now
up there.
sorting my items because I really want them in order.
Germany.
Snow, we are both in Germany.
Yeah.
So that's Central European time.
Wait, Nico, you live in Germany? I didn't know that.
Yep, near Stuttgart.
Oh, that's interesting. What do you do in Germany? Like, how long have you been here?
Since 2015. So
Oh, wow.
almost
It's a long time.
almost 11 years now. And I'm still struggling to learn German, damn it.
Yeah, I guess that's usual.
Oh, this is oh, okay. Then I feel better a little bit.
Yeah, honestly, it's a never-ending story, even for native
Guten
speakers.
Tag. That's not a problem. And by the way, you're free you can also just so when you just relaunch and start a new game and you enable host game and share your IP with someone, you can also just play with anyone in the browser. So this is how this proxy thing works. Anyone can play with anyone. Alright, by the way, I'm in the end now.
By the way, Snow, you spelled that correctly. Well,
Indeed, yeah.
of course, you needed capital letters for G and T as a sentence on its own, but
Details.
nobody has an issue understanding that just because of the letters.
Exactly.
But if you want to be 100% correct, that's how it should be.
Capitalization.
Yeah. One of the many things that are cute about the German language.
Cute, you say?
Yeah.
I'm not sure everybody would use that word, but
Well, there are some rules that sometimes they are annoying more than anything, just because you have to do everything in a very specific way. But when you look at them, if they make sense or not, they do make sense. I mean,
within the boundaries of German,
if
yeah.
you're really technical, it does make sense because there are some words that if you use a capital letter in the beginning, you know exactly what it is. You know that
That
it
is
is
correct,
a
yeah.
noun. It's definitely not something else. It cannot be a verb. It's a noun.
Yeah.
So you know for sure. So it helps with precision when you try to understand stuff. Because every language has synonyms and homonyms, words with the same letters meaning something different. So it can be confusing in any language. So every little bit of detail that can help clarify what something actually means is a good idea, in my opinion. Now, The fact that it doesn't always help is a different issue.
I think what people rightfully hate most is the Adidas.
Uh, yeah,
Yeah.
we
By the way, the rovers are dodging my arrows. I can't hit a rover with an arrow, or does he get damage and then teleport away?
that is completely normal.
That
It's
that I
by
can't hit him, or that
it's
he
by
tele.
design. They will always teleport before the arrow hits them.
Okay, okay.
It's just how it works
That's actually pretty cool.
because they have teleporting ability, so they are supposed to be able to dodge projectiles.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Unlike other mobs who have to pathfind.
Yeah, yeah, it makes sense. By the way, are you coming? Ooh, these guys are going hard on me.
That's interesting. Is it the same in Minecraft with?
Yes,
Okay.
that's why we have the same behavior because we copied that a long time ago. But it still makes sense.
Yeah, it's
But
kind of a must-have. I feel like now that I know it exists.
they don't get aggressive, I think. So normally I would expect them to hate me when I shoot an arrow at them.
Okay, so now we have to look for those trees. Let's find the right direction.
But yeah, but what? So we do need flowers of the trees?
Yes, we need the flowers because those are the ones that can grow.
Okay, and then we can grow the trees in the overworld.
Is this? No. Trying to find a good direction.
I believe that this direction we haven't gone in yet. Yeah, yeah, okay, that makes. So I remember it wasn't that far to the trees. Was it so far? I don't think so.
We do have to walk, I believe, over 1,000 blocks.
Yeah, is flying much faster? No.
Ah, it is, of course. I think I'll do that. Although I only have a few fireworks with me.
I have 30. How
That's
far will I
enough.
get with that?
That's okay because I have the top tier fireworks.
And what was the trick? Jump and then left click?
Yes.
It doesn't work. Oh, because right now I don't have the elytra
Okay,
on. Wait.
I found them. This was easier than I hoped.
Yeah, I remember it wasn't that far, but why? How? Jump left click won't work. So I need to have the rockets in hand, right?
Yeah.
And then... Oh, now it works? No, I'm too
You know,
stupid for this.
flying is weird, just so you know. Okay, so let me try this. Oh, okay. I could break the flower with my hand, so that's nice. I have one and another one.
I would
Okay.
also like if rovers would attack you after shooting an arrow at them.
Sorry?
Octai. Nah, Octai wrote that it would be funny if they charge you after dodging an arrow.
Oh,
I would like that.
they don't?
No, I think they are chill after. I mean, you probably wouldn't want to try it right now, but
Huh.
how do I get this elytra thing going? I jump, I left click, and nothing happens.
Do it a second time. Jump and left click.
Now something happened.
Yeah, something happened. Just left click again. Just left click until you fly. So jump and left click until you fly. Well, let's try this in the overworld because you will probably
Die.
die
Yeah,
in
I
the
agree.
void.
Okay,
So
let's do it.
maybe not. That's not the best idea. Right,
Fair,
right
fair,
here in
fair
place.
point, yeah. So now I get an X and I just, yeah, right? Yes, no, maybe? Get an X and get these, what is this? Chorus flower. This is what we
Yeah,
need, right?
yeah. I already have 5, so we're good.
Okay, so then we can harvest them in the overworld.
Now we need some end stone because they grow on end stone.
Yeah, that's not a problem. I think there
So
is enough end stone here.
yeah,
I'll just bring some.
okay. I have 2 more flowers, so that's great.
Should be enough, right?
Of course, I have 7 now. Well, once we grow a few of these plants, we can get plenty of them.
Hmm.
Whoa.
So back home?
Yeah, yep.
Right.
Okay, I'm home.
Yeah, feels better.
Ooh,
Okay, I want to learn the flying thing. But also, where would we put the farm for that stuff?
um, I'm not sure yet, but no problem. We can find a place. Let's see. I have some netherrack to store. I need room in my inventory.
Actually, this is... Oh, so I can activate the elytra when I'm falling, so I can just activate it by double jump, basically.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, thank you for being with us, Snow.
Okay, good night.
Alright.
Okay, let's see.
Quick double jump. So and then I need a rocket. No.
I mean, technically, bye.
Oh, ah! This was a really good... This is so cool. So basically, I now start the elytra with double jump and then I use a rocket. So once I start falling, I activate it and now I use a rocket. That is super easy and very reliable.
Just make sure you don't smash into things.
Yeah,
That can cause a little bit of damage.
that is definitely gonna happen, you know me.
Let's light up this place because I don't want any stalkers in the future.
Fair.
That was a weird experience. What can I say? It just blew me away.
Well put.
Okay.
So while you go down, you're actually... I like that flying experience, I must say.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
It's pretty cool that that's actually a gliding thing.
Yes. But you really have to make sure that you have some fireworks with you.
Yeah, definitely. And while I was saying that I put it back in the chest, so maybe I'll just take half the stack and not put it in the chest. I hate inventory management so much.
The nether?
Inventory management in
Oh,
general.
yeah.
It's like, I always mess this up.
Okay. You should be safe now. I hope.
I should be safe?
I mean, this portal area should be safer now.
Ah, you lit everything up. Nice.
Yes.
Where would I put this? So where should I build the endstone farm?
Well, actually, right next to the stalker farm. Let's go in that direction.
Alright, you show me. I'll just follow. Yeah, sorry. Always need leather. No cow stays untouched. Whoops. Why so far away? Any specific reason?
Yes, because we need spawns, so we have to make it far enough from other things that can spawn.
No, not the stalker farm, the endstone.
Well, you know, we grow. Oh, these actually have nothing to do with farming gunpowder. So we
No,
could.
just build them at home, right?
Oh, okay. Slash home. Let me show you where I actually prepared a few places because I actually did that. I
Nice. Yeah.
I actually prepared a few places here next to our base. That's not a good place.
Okay, oh brother, where are thou? Sometimes
Okay.
I'm just searching name tags so hard. And he's gone. Are you sneaking?
No, no. Look up.
Where are you then? Ah, there. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so I placed one on endstone, and there should be another endstone somewhere near. I just wanted to have them somewhere close enough to us.
Any reason to build them? Oh, so one endstone is enough?
Yeah,
Oh,
just one block.
okay, I see.
Another one should be somewhere around here. But anyway, we can place them wherever we want. We just need some empty space for the plant to grow. So, okay, this is
So
a good
they are
enough.
just like, they will just have the same shape like they have.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, I
Okay,
planted another
I
one.
also have one, so I'm gonna place it.
Yeah. Oh, here it is, but it was covered by snow, so I didn't. I missed it. There.
Okay, okay.
And
So
maybe.
then grow.
Oh, another one is there already. And somewhere here, I can place another one here. Okay. Another one here. And then I have another flower.
Yeah, you have quite a lot more flowers than I do.
Oh, it's a good thing that I checked. I didn't have the elytra on me.
Just
I, I was
jump
about
into your
to,
death.
yeah, I was about to glide hard.
Or not. Glide hard.
Yeah.
Okay, good point. But
Okay.
yeah,
Here.
that makes...
Okay. I can place one here.
That makes going down so convenient.
Oh yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, thank you for mentioning that, Johannes. Exactly, we play every Wednesday night at the same time at 8 p.m. And I can show it in the stream because we usually have our voice call on Common Ground where we have the Common Games community. By the way, you can also play, I mean, it's currently called New Luanti, but you can also play Luanti here right in the community. I'm not going to do it right now because I have the game running in the other tab. But the idea, that's the funny thing is that's actually why I started to work on Luanti for the browser because I wanted to make it work in Common Ground. And you can play it right in the community. We also have the calls here. Um, so you can join us on app.cg if you want to hang with us in the voice. And otherwise, you can just go to games.casual. I mean, I sent the address here on YouTube. Um, and I'm probably gonna make this address more convenient because it's like super inconvenient. Very inconvenient. Okay. Ah, there we have an endstone chest. Amazing. So much order in our base.
I tried.
You did a good job.
Well,
Especially considering what everyone else did, like people like me stuffing stuff anywhere in the base, just the next free chest.
that's really typical to most people I know
Yeah, because
because
it just gets so annoying to...
when you just want to free up your personal inventory, you don't care. You just want more room so you can go back out and do stuff.
I
But
must say, it's true.
but the problem is that I did this organization specifically because then I bumped into the second problems. Where the hell is my stuff?
Hmm.
I know exactly that I had this much stuff on me. Where is it? So I started organizing stuff because I just got tired of searching blindly in 30 chests. So that's it.
Sentinel Argent. No, this was not a Discord server. I'll quickly show it again. This is Common Ground, or also this is on app.cg. App.cg. And this is, I'm one of the founders of Common Ground, and it's an open source Discord alternative. So you can also go to GitHub. Wait a second. Um, yeah, my my GitHub is similarly well organized like my base. Should have pinned the common ground. Yeah, I didn't pin the common ground repository in my personal profile. But yeah, this is basically common ground, and all of this is fully open source, the whole app. You can also check it here. And it looks like Discord, it feels a bit like Discord, but it's not Discord, it's basically fully in the browser. And we are also planning, so personally, I want to make this a bit of like a gaming X Discord platform. And I also focus on open source gaming a lot. So my idea is to have like everything open source, an open source Discord alternative with open source browser games brought into this mix. But yeah, there's a lot going on and it's a lot of work to make it all happen. We've come pretty far though by now. Sorry for interrupting, Niku.
Yeah, no problem. But it's 15 minutes until midnight, so I have to do the regular things.
Oh, that is true. Learning more German.
Yeah. It just doesn't learn itself, it's so rude.
Rude German. Der, die, das. Yeah, wait, let me also share a link here in... So here are the events, and I will just, right now, I will quickly create a new event for next week. So this doesn't get lost. Wait, let me quickly share this. Just as a quick example, because so I will go to the event page, create a new event. Game night with a group call, anyone can speak. Was this the picture I just downloaded? No, it's not. Okay, I'll probably... Wait a second. Okay, I'll download this image because it's always the same image at the moment. Now, let me create the next game night event already. For next week, it's going to be the 11th of February, right? No, it should... Is it? Yeah, it is. Okay. I don't think so. I think it's an average day, right? Anything special? Special day for you? No. Perfect. Then we'll just have another totally normal game night on next Wednesday. And it has been scheduled. So Johannes and Nico, you can already register or sign up. And for anyone else, you're very welcome to join us next week. And if anyone is still up, this is also still running the browser version on my local computer. Oh, links got blocked? Ah no, my link didn't get blocked, right? Johannes' link got blocked. Yeah, but we're also gonna be live on YouTube again next week, Wednesday. And I hope that by then I will have made some more improvements to the proxy server. I also wanna bring casual.de to a good state where it feels a little bit like Steam, maybe. Something like open source in-browser Steam or something like that, so that you have a bit of a nice start page and you can start Luanti from the menu.
That would be nice. There are so many buttons on the left side.
Yeah, totally. And another thing, yeah, I'm not sure I'm gonna make an account system yet. I mean, the only obvious benefit would be that you could limit people who are allowed to join your game by friend relationships or something. But yeah, maybe I'm gonna do that a bit later. Not yet totally sure. But yeah, I feel like if casual.de is in a nice state where it looks a bit like an in-browser Steam, then I'm already happy. Thank you for posting the link, Johannes, by the way. I didn't do that. And sorry for the messy sign up on Common Ground, guys. I know it's on app.cg. The sign up is still a bit annoying sometimes. The easiest is probably just to sign up with email and password at the moment. Lots of stuff is actually under construction. Okay, so Nico, you call it a night? I will just do one more Elytra flight. Because now I finally can. Oh wait, this didn't work. So peaceful. Yeah, absolutely. So whoever wants to join us next week, you're very welcome. So you don't have to sign up for the event if you just want to play with us, but if you want to hang out in the voice chat, then it's easier to join the Common Games community. And also for those in experimental mood, um, I also worked a while ago a bit on a Quake 2-like shooter because I wanted to build more gaming use cases for Common Ground. I don't know if someone here knows Sauerbraten, which is funny enough an old German open source project, which is, yeah, like Quake 2 basically. And it's also in an okayish state, but there's still a lot to do. But in the Common Games community, wait, I can quickly show it just for the end of the stream. Because this is also, it has been quite interesting. Oh, but now my browser does some weird stuff. Okay, here. Because here you can basically, there's also some browsers that come with the game already that are integrated, and you can just join. And I don't know, for me it gives kind of Quake 2 feelings in a sense. Also has some nice sound. Ah, but this is the Instagip version that doesn't really, yeah, still some stuff missing, but it's quite versatile. And I really like browser gaming. I really like the idea of having open source games available in the browser. Sorry if I have to talk a little bit silent, but I think my wife is gonna kill me otherwise if I wake her up. Real life death. Right? I also feel like Sauerbraten is super nostalgic for me. It's a really nice game. Anyway, guys, thank you all for tuning in. Oh, I actually forgot to switch back to the Luanti tab. Thank you all for tuning in. It was a really fun night. And hope to see you next week.
Okay, see you next week.
I will stop the stream now. Bye, everyone.